Hello and welcome back to another episode of Soulworker, the Soul Sequence. Yeah, in the last video we finished Kansas City completely. As we can see when I press B, everything is complete except just let go the first one in Gray City in the district called Frontline, where I'm currently right in front of it. I still have, as you can see on my right around here, and perfect timing for the freaking daily login bonus, currently for the 2-year anniversary event. Yeah, we're gonna do that today, and of course we start in this district in episode 1, just like always. And I decided to put this out that I have, because I go through that like a little faster than I expected it, so I have a bit more time to grind myself to a level where it will get faster later on in the next district and such, because the next is kinda pain in the ass in my sight. And yeah, so in the first episode we have to go into stage 3, because there it should spawn. I know it spawns there because earlier I made the main story through here, and yeah, I actually saw it, but I saw all of them, but I didn't pick them up. Oh no, I didn't saw all of them. I saw 3 out of 4 from them, but I didn't, for the last one I didn't search actively. Yeah, the first one is in episode 1, phase 3. So right here where we are currently at, you basically go up through all of this. So I just will skip it to see if it spawns, and it spawns right at the exit behind this container. So as you can see there. So yeah, then I just grab it, that this is done, clear the rest of the enemies, and continue to the boss fight. I think it is the boss fight. Yeah, it is. Ow. Yeah, after around about 3 hours, Kappa, the boss is finished, and so is the first part of the soul sequence. Number 1 out of 4. Right, the next one is in episode 2, phase 2. It's also a kinda little bit hidden, but also not that hard to miss, in my opinion. The first one is also hard to miss. It's not hard to miss because it gets triggered anyways when you pass it. So yeah. The next one is in episode 2, phase 2. So yeah, let me get there and I'll show to you. I don't know if I said that already, but this is directly after the last episode, so if you also, currently it's the 25th of March 2020, obviously, and yeah, it's, yeah, and I record just way ahead, that I have a little bit more time to get myself a bit sorted. Yeah, because it's nothing severe or something like that. It's just at some days I just don't feel like it recording stuff or editing stuff, which has nothing to do with the epidemic which is currently going through. Totally not. I had this many years before that even came out. Alright. At the right you can also see the chest, not at the right, at the left, sorry. And by the chest, right about here, it spawns. These are 2 signs. These are spawning there, but apparently not this time. But then again, it hasn't a 100% spawn guarantee that it spawns. I just say you have to do the previous episode starting with 1 as well, because I have the feeling it doesn't get triggered for that. But I said this like in every episode already, so yeah. Literally. Again, the guide which I'm currently using and which I'm adapting a little bit and changing a little bit is, of course, is always in the video description down below. Oh, let me through. Let me through, I'm a doctor. Not. Yeah, I'm a doctor of pain. Pain and death. Nah, just kidding. Not in reality, only here in the game. Would you please open my portal? Thanks. Alright. Let's get these buffs going. Let's get these buffs going and kill that dude. Which went pretty quick. Quicker than that box can disappear. Alright. I basically showed you, but then again at the end when I don't have it, I just speed all this stuff up and show you then when it spawned. Alright, let's go back out. Let's go into episode 3. There in phase 2, it's spawning. It's traffic pylon, I think you call it in English. Yeah. So this one is actually a little bit harder to miss than the previous ones, because it spawns kinda in a, let's say area where you don't expect it right away. So yeah. And for the district, which will coming at the end of the week, I hope so at least, if everything is according to my plans. In the district called Cold Rain, there's one already at the beginning, from the not in the beginning, in the first episode of this district. It's literally it's actually, in my opinion, very rare to get it spawned. It's really rare that it spawns. Alright, here we are in... Anyways, I'm going back, so I might will use some other recording which I had during my second character, where I was at this, where I am at this district, to get it all up and running. to get it all running. And as you just saw, here it goes to the next area. You come down here from the broken tank, and it's right there. So right from the ramp here. And this is actually hard to miss because you don't focus at this area, because there are no, at this point they are spawning no enemies. Now I got it. Again, as maybe many of you might know through the dialect or would guess it, I don't come from England, or I don't come from the UK or the US. I come from Germany. My mother tongue is actually German. And yeah, so sometimes I do a bit hard with English. So yeah, I think I'm gonna speed up. Yeah, I'm gonna speed up through this rest of this district, because this actually takes pretty long, unfortunately. So see ya when I'm through this district. Alright, here we are after the boss in episode 3. Now we are going into episode 4, and there in episode 4 part 4 it should spawn behind a red container. Yeah, I'm gonna show it to you, obviously. I just could leave you with that information, just cut it, and next video will never happen here. I don't do something like cliffhangers and such. So, episode 4 in the first district, called Frontline in Grey City. Yay! Alright. Let's get this going, shall we? Alright. Here are episode 4, phase 2. Actually, I currently have no themes where I can say something against it, or to talk about, because I literally have no clue what to talk about, except of course that obviously wave spawning is kinda annoying. It's like, yeah, did I kill all of them? No, they're still coming. They just should make it that every enemy is spawning at the same time. But I think they just do it that way because low power PCs or computers which are not as powerful, that they can actually keep up with the game, and that they don't have so much lags by much graphical interferences and such, like effects and such. So yeah. everything is clear, and now let's go into phase 4. There, as you might see on the minimap, that you have there an area which gets split into 2 different things, into 2 different zones, where behind one are spawning enemies and the other one is the escape. Normally you would just be here, kill them, wait until all the enemies have collected here, and that you can go, that you're faster to the exit. But that's a thing where the game wants to troll you a little, because as you can see, the soul sequence item spawned right behind the container here. It's also a red one, and it's right here, the big hammer. It's actually in the no possibility to continue area on this map, on this phase. So we have already the 4th part. Now we are still missing the second one. Oh. Oh, there we had a crit. That's nice. Okay, now let's exit, and I just say it right away to save a bit of time. I'm gonna speed up till I have the soul sequence item spawned, and then I'm gonna back to normal speed. Okay? So, see you in a bit. Alright, here we are. The last item I just rushed through to save a bit of time. So, now we have it complete. Let me quickly kill these enemies. There we go. Now leave the district because we have it. So we don't need to be in here anymore. So, now, of course, I'm gonna claim the reward part of the video series again. My neck. Don't worry about that. By pressing B, there we have it. Accept. We accept it, and now we have the first blueprint from Grace City. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I need to do inventory sorting. Real bad. Anyways, I'll hope you liked it, and hopefully see you guys in the next video. Stay safe and see ya. Bye.